Hey guys, Steve Welch here, Beaman Toyota in Nashville. I've done a couple of videos on the markups that a lot of these dealerships are doing and what they are charging like over MSRP, and definitely why it's bad for you as a customer, not only by just obviously paying the money up front, but by getting taxed on it, by a lot of times upping your finance rates, things like that, because of your loan to value and stuff like that. So actually what we were doing, we actually had one of our people here actually found this website, which is really interesting, and I wanted to go over it a bit with you, but it's called markups.org. So markups.org, and they actually have a running database of what dealerships are charging over MSRP. So I wanted to definitely give them a shout out for helping people to find dealerships like us that are not charging over MSRP and that are not gouging customers. So definitely want to give them a shout out, thank them for what they're doing. I'm going to show you here in just a minute their website, give you a little bit of a look through some of what they've got. They've got several pages. I think it was like 29 pages, and I'll show you that here in a second, of just data about what's being charged for what where, and you can sort it by state, by dealership, things like that. So I wanted to show you guys this just because it's part of my mission to make sure that you guys get taken care of, and that you know, obviously this channel is meant to help you guys to understand your car, understand the market, and then also to try to save you some money realistically when it all comes down to it. So definitely like and subscribe. I'm going to flip over to the website here in just a second to show you markups.org. They do also have a donate thing on there, and I believe that they're doing this just, you know, off of some sponsorships and some donations. So definitely give them some love if you can, but reach out to them, or you know, submit your information to them if you guys have paid the markups. I believe there's a way to do that too. So check out the website. I'm going to show you guys that here right now. Steve Welch, Beaman Toyota, and I'll see you on the website here right now.
All right, guys, so this is the website. So markups.org. So markups.org, you can kind of take a look here and gives you different things, so you can post a new listing right here. So these are all going to be what's reported by people from what I understand here. So you can look up keywords if you want to go over here, or select a category, of course. So let's just kind of go down here and we'll just select Toyota, right? We're going to hit a little search bar over here, and you could search for a dealer name, or you can look for, you know, 0 for no markup, right? It's just, you know, like I said, what I've tried to do is I've tried to give you guys some information that would help you guys out to be able to see who's doing what. But let's just kind of take a look. So you got a California dealership that was reported to have done a $7,558 markup on a Tundra. There's a $10,000 on a Tundra. You can kind of see what some of these are. So here's a Prius Prime at Toyota Greenfield in Massachusetts, no markup. So they didn't do a markup on the Prime. That's really good. Those have been marked up. God, I've seen those things at $100,000. It's nuts. But here's a spot in Illinois, a $15,000 markup. Here's a Tundra Pro in Texas, $30,000 markup on the Pro. You know, but you can kind of see, here's another Carson City in Nevada, no markup on a RAV4 all-wheel drive, right? So you can kind of take a look at some of these. This is a really good database. I mean, you've got all kinds of stuff here, and you know, and I've just done Toyota. There's 9 pages of Toyota, right? So depending on what you're looking at, you could see, you know, different things, and you know, let's just kind of change the category here. Let's let's drop this off over here. We'll just, you know, I'm curious, right? So let's just go, we'll search this, and then let's just go 0. So 0 and 0, and let's just take a look at how many we can find that's showing a 0 markup. All right, so this is nationwide from what's been reported to them, right? So there's 8 pages of 0 markup. So it looks like a lot more people are getting on the 0 markup bandwagon here, it looks like. So let's kind of take a look at where they're at, right? So we're going to kind of look up here. So you got California one here. That's surprising, right? That's on an EV, so that's a Bolt, but I mean, it's a Chevy, but zero markup. That's good. Honda Odyssey with nothing. There's a Civic. Here's a Tundra, four-wheel drive TRD. So I don't think that'll be a Pro. That's probably like a TRD off road or something. Because most people that would get a Pro would put Pro. That's the only reason I say that. So, but there's Vancouver and Vancouver, Washington, a couple Florida, several Colorados, Oklahoma. There's some more Californias in there. There's a Michigan dealership and Sparta, Pennsylvania dealership, York Kia. So you can see what the vehicle is over here. So you can search by vehicle. You can search by, who's doing it. So if you're looking at no markup and you want to find, let's just go, I'm in Tennessee, of course, you guys all know that. So let's just kind of come back here and let's just have some fun, right? So no markup in Tennessee, right? And let's just search for only Tennessee dealerships, right? And what you'll find here, wow, that is a short list, right, guys? So it shows a Chevy dealership here. So here's Toyota Knoxville, right? So you can see there's a Bates Ford. That's Nashville, I believe, and then, or actually, I think that's Lebanon. But Lexus of Cool Springs, Ford of Franklin, Russell Barrett Kia, Beatty Chevrolet, Wyatt Johnson Ford, Fox Toyota, Johnson City Ford, Beeman, that's us, of course. And then Pepper's Automotive shows that there wasn't one. Now, keep in mind, that doesn't mean on each one of these that there's never a markup. You could find some that they just didn't mark up that particular car, or maybe that person got it. I know that we don't mark up anything at Beeman. So that's just how we are, but there could be, and I've heard a couple of these names that were in here that they were doing markups. So it's quite possible that they either aren't doing them anymore or that they're just not doing as many. I mean, who knows there, right? But let's we'll take this off and let's see. I'm kind of curious. Let's do Tennessee. I wonder if I can search this. We're going to kind of have some fun with this thing because I haven't really had a plan. Here's an advanced search. Let's see if it'll let me. All right, so markup low. Let's just do a $5,000 markup, and let's just go to 50,000. Why? Just because we'll see. So in Tennessee, I'm just kind of curious here. So let's see. So how many pages? Just this one. So you've got a Chevy dealership here. Like I said, I go for Tundra. So this was a Wolf Chase at 16,000. A Toyota Murfreesboro 20,000 for a Tundra. See what else we got. So there's a Toyota Cool Springs 5,000 for a 86. Same thing on that. Keep in mind, like I said, these are reported from people that either shopped there, I'm guessing, or that possibly bought there. Here's a Toyota of Knoxville. That's 7,500 on a 4Runner. They were on the zero list too, so apparently they're marking up some and not others, I guess, or maybe that was from a different time. Who knows? But you can kind of take a look at some of these, and you can see a couple of 10,000 markups right here on these. There's another 10,000 markup. There's another 10,000 markup. Those are all in Tennessee. Let's expand this just because I want to have some fun. So let's expand this and let's see if we can do. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's see if there's anything that's like a 50 to a 100. Let's see if anything shows up. Why? Because I'm curious. Oh, yeah, we got some people that are showing up that are really making the money. Let's see what they're selling. Why not, right? So Millennium Honda in New York, $50,000 markup on an HRV. That's got to be a typo because that would just be crazy. But I guess maybe. So here's a Audi. I can see there's probably 50,000 there. Yeah, Ford Lightning. I've heard about those. $69,544 markup. There's a Corvette. That's not shocking that they got a $75,000 markup. A Porsche 911. Once again, not shocking. Here's another Corvette Stingray up here. $50,000 out of Nevada. There's an Escalade. There's a couple more Corvettes. It looks like 50,000 is probably a common on a Corvette. F-150 Lightning and Raptors. You can see these are from Texas and California, 50,000. What do we got? Corvette Z06, $100,000 markup in Florida. Wow. A Bronco full size. That's a Ford, guys. 50,000 right there. That's out of New Jersey. Here's a BMW X7, $100,000 markup. Wow. Mercedes G-Class, I've heard of those doing it, $100,000 markup. By the time you get done with the markup on that one, you've got a mortgage on your hand, not a car payment. But Audi in Florida, 75,000. Like I said, these are reported from people, right? So there's a couple Audis. There's another Corvette, 50,000. Raptor, F-150, TRX, 50,000. So yeah, those are $50,000 to $100,000 markups. I mean, these are crazy, right, guys? So like I said, just kind of showing you their website. I reached out to them, made sure it was all right with them that I showed you their website here. And they have a spot up here too. If you wanted to help them out, you can go in there and do some donations for them. So I know that they would be very happy if you did that, of course. Hey, anything that helps everybody out, especially when we're all kind of in the same boat here, that's going to be a very good thing. Here's the About Us, in case you're wondering about this. So it was created to compile markup data on various products sold by dealers and retailers. It can be used as a source to find a good dealer, retailers that are not marking up over MSRP pricing. We started out by creating Google Docs page in mid 2021 to gather data on various Toyota 4Runner and new generation Tundra dealers. This grew into collecting markup data manually on Ford Raptor, Ram TRX trucks, HD pickups, etc. TFL Trucks picked us up in a Tundra special in December of 2021 to exhibit our large collection of user-submitted Tundra markups. These various Google Docs sheets have been combined and organized into a new interface site. We also employ web crawlers to gather, scrape various open, public, non-copyrighted user submission lists to compile and add here. All right, so there's a couple of extra lists that are right here too that you can get into if you want to. So, like I said, just kind of showing you guys a little bit about what they put together. It is very, very interesting, but you can definitely find out who is not marking up their vehicles and who you can go and still buy a vehicle at a price that's going to make sense to you and it's not going to bury you guys underwater. So I appreciate you guys taking a look, and I know that you guys want to check them out. Markups.org. Definitely take a look at them and see what they got going on. Steve Welch, BM Toyota, downtown Nashville. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.